Bonjour, Bonjour, Ni Hao, Qing Tao, what is it? Velit, um, Nege Def, Bonjour, Assalamu alaikum, Hola, hello. My name is Kaya. Welcome to Here I Said It. I am your host. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Me and my little peanut head. Okay. Let me try to get up in here. I'm here to share why it's important to allow the universe to basically tame you. Basically, you gotta let the universe do what it's gonna do. You can't wanna, you know, uh, be the selective. Um, the 144,000 or whatever. Um, things you gotta go through. Things you gotta do. So grab what you need. Grab your blunt, bong, weed, tea, milkshake, seafood, dog, puppy, plant, whatever you need, your boo, whatever, your slippers, whatever. Grab what you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy my video, and I will be right back. You feel me? Oh, she being good, so I was able to run it down. Alrighty. I am back. And I hope you are as well. So, like always, not trying to be here that long. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. Okay, so um, you have to allow the universe to do what it does. And when I say that, you have to start listening to what people may say is crazy. Oh, yeah, you listen to those voices in your head. I feel like this. If these voices are telling you to do the right things, then what the fuck you want to call that? I mean, I guess you're still crazy though, right? Like is you have to trust that you're having that connection with the Most High. See, when I grew up in church, even as a little girl on all sides of my family. Thank God for that, right? And I wasn't really like into it. I couldn't understand what they would be saying. And now that I'm older, I know that's because they was full of shit. They were full of shit and they wasn't like legit. That's what that was. And God wasn't allowing me to, you know, take those things in. And I learned that about learning. And that made me not be so ashamed of being self-taught. So I wouldn't say self-taught all the way because I did go to college. You know what I'm saying? So, but I received what I received, and I was always trying to do my little thing, and they was always trying to conceal my talent. It was these crackers was funny. But anyway, so I had to. Um, Dang, I forgot what I was saying. That threw me off, man. Them crackers, man. Oh, God, there's so many things that I had to do to um, to be broken. You know. Oh, but those voices, you have to trust that you're communicating. And okay, so as I was saying, um, I couldn't really understand what they were saying. But the moment that I got my calling, Because in a previous video, I've stated um how I got my calling. Like when God first like literally like got my attention and I knew who it was. I was on night on Broadway on Broad Street in Broad Island, you feel me? And I was cool with the boy Tone. He was having the food and stuff, like selling his little stuff or whatever, so we had something to eat and drink and all of that. Snack on, while we there because it was a half hour. They didn't open until like, well, I forget when they opened. But I know it was like, I think it was like after 12 o'clock when they opened or whatever. But so I heard the voice and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking around. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I'm not that fucking high because I was getting lit back then. Look, I promise you, not one photo I took in, I was sober in. Oh, I was sober in my wedding picture. That's when I should have been fucking high, you know me. But moving along, yeah, I think that was like when I got saved around that time. Any photos I took, around that time, or any photos I took after I got shot. But I didn't smoke weed for like almost a month. Other than that, I was paying people to blow it in my face and blow it on my neck and shit. That shit would go in a circle. Like, damn, that's amazing. Like, it was just crazy. And I just, shit. Anyway, so moving along. So I had, I said, I know I'm not this fucking high. So I said, I'm like, fuck it. I like that. That was nothing. Like, I'm just tripping. I'm tripping. Somebody playing with me. Somebody playing with me. So the voice said, the exact words was, I said, do you like doing what you're doing? I was like, oh shit. I said, I looked around, I didn't see nobody. I said, that's God, period. So I didn't know how to talk to God in public. So I was like shaking my head, like, no, I don't like what I'm doing, but I need the money. Like, I got bills to pay. I have goals, you know, things I want to do. And God was like, well, look, you keep on doing it and you're going to die. I said, oh shit. I said, damn. And mind you, I had just gotten a fight with this girl got caught. I caught her sucking the boy dick in the bathroom. So she ain't like me anyway. So she finessed him or whatever. And I don't know what she lied and told him. Cause I was just making my little coins, you know what I'm saying, tricking. So was she. And they I was taking bitches money. And they wasn't liking that. And it was a ghetto spot. Like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I don't know. That I just wasn't all that liked. People know who I am, but I wasn't all that like. You could be popular and disliked, okay? Because it was mad, but in the end of the day, trust me, they knew it wasn't sweet over here. So that's what really pissed them off. You couldn't just come to me and think you going what? Like, no, we going what? No, I wasn't. I'm not that type. So anyway, he ended up attacking me. So I ended up having to bust in the head with a pool stick. So this nigga got a knot on his head. The pimp that I was cool with, because I would, throw some money, customers his girl's way. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't in the, fucking and shit. If I was in a relationship, I wasn't fucking the niggas. I suck their dick though. But anyway, moving along. So um he hooked me up. We had the same name too, you know. I ain't gonna say the name, but right now. But yeah, so he helped me go out the back door or whatever, because like I wasn't trying to get shot again. Like, come on, because the nigga really was gonna do that because it was a bitch ass nigga from the beginning. Because why is you even trying to why are you laying hands on me? And then thought that shit was sweet, like, because I'm little. Like, motherfuckers be thinking I'm sweet because I'm small. You know what I mean? And I guess I don't know because I don't have that look on my face like I'm gonna be fucked with. So I just didn't understand that. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. And then you fucking chasing me around the fucking pool table, like, yeah, I picked that stick up, bust that nigga right in his head with that shit. Anyway, moving along. So it could have had something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, but all I know is God said I'ma die. So that's when I end up meeting my husband, and he seen me like a whole block away, like a whole long ass fucking block away. So that was kind of odd how the devil jumped in his body to see my ass. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that nigga seen this like that far away. Like, yo, it was he was over 50 feet. Oh, like that. It's Germantown is long ass block. Okay, so that was long. If anybody ever got to talk to him, he'll tell you that shit too. I seen her way up the street. So yeah, but so right there and then, that at that moment, I knew that I had to change my life, and I just couldn't fucking believe that shit. Because I used to be walking down the street with my cousin, um, because I'm from Jefferson Street and York Street. Like my father, we would stay the night, you know, over whichever houses, and then I forget the other area my mom used to live in with her mom, but that didn't last long. Once I was born. So yeah, but York Street and J Street. So me and my cousin, we would walk and we'll be high as fuck, higher than a motherfucker, smell like blunts and everything, no perfume with us. Walking into church with these church people, yo, it used to be so fucking crazy, yo. But in the end of the day, something just kept telling us to go in there. That's the universe. Like, I'm telling you, things might seem preposterous when you hear those thoughts in your mind, but God rolled like that. Dead ass. Like, you be surprised, yo. Like, God, funny as fuck, fucking witty, malicious as well. Shit, he done tricked me she done tricked me a couple of times up in this crib. Well, anywhere I go. I'm clumsy. That's why no reason why I can't have no baby. Hold a baby? Shit. Ask anybody that know me have they ever seen me hold a baby. I think I can count two fingers. And my whole entire motherfucking my little sister, cousin. Well, I would say three. I mean, but come on now, like, don't you think that's a little odd? Three. Trust me, it ain't even one hand. I promise you. I'm just clumsy like that. Like I just I would be scared. But anyway, so he said because he was trying to get me to go to church so I could stop stripping. Well, tricking. I say stripping, but it's tricking. You feel me? And you know how somebody asks you to do something and you just offer it, but you don't really think that they're gonna be serious about it. Yeah. Well, he didn't think I was gonna be serious about it. He didn't think I was gonna be dedicated about it. But see, he didn't. I don't think that he was listening to me when I was telling him about what just happened in the strip club. You know, because I met him before right before that happened. So either he thought I was lying or he just wasn't listening. He was snorting at the time. And my stupid self, I'm thinking, you know, oh well, he met me, he'll stop. If I didn't judge him or nothing like that. But if we're gonna start going to church and things like that, I think you need to, But I didn't like hound him about it or nothing like that. And I thought he stopped. I mean, if I could just stop smoking weed or stop drinking, I figure everybody else can just stop doing the shit too. Mind over matter. You feel me? Like, if that's what you really want to do, if that's what's right for you at that moment, like, I mean, hey, like, I don't know what I was thinking. And then this nigga gonna try to get me locked up. I said, officer, you don't see the coke in his nose? Because I didn't see it until he started screaming and all this shit all out in front of the cops. I'm like, damn, I'm about to already got to go to jail. Because, I had it where I had to turn myself in. They gave me like a month to, wrap things up at work, school, things like that. When I got out, it's like I ain't never left my job or school. Like that ass. Like, and God, I appreciate that, because everybody don't have it good like that. And I just pray I never go back though. I tell you that. I don't give a fuck how okay I was. You feel me? Like, nah. That shit is recycled air and shit. Shit. I felt like I was having anxieties after a while. Like, shit, I got to get the fuck out of here. The fuck? I ain't even did shit. All I did was protect myself. This a damn whole fucking dude. How the fuck I'm going to jail for some nigga and my door kicked in? Glass all over the place and shit. The fuck you mean? Anyway, so yeah, that's just a hit on that bloodline, right? Yeah. So, um, I end up, just allowing God to do whatever she wanted to do, and I still had a problem. I got that ego thing going on, at that time. Still to this day, I'm a Leo. Like, I mean, I can't conceal my ego so much, but I can learn how to use it and when to use the ego. You know, that's what I'm trying to learn. Because the ego is going to always be there. It's no such thing as, oh, I got to get rid of the ego. No, you have to learn how to work with the ego. You got to work with it because it'll fight you. And you gotta, hey, bitch, you gotta talk to everything, the higher self, everybody. Hey, attention, every motherfucking body. Okay, subconscious, unconscious, all your conscious motherfucker. Look, you gotta talk to the soul, the spirit, all of you. And you gotta, you just you gotta perfect that. But so God started having me doing the most weirdest shit. And I'm like, yo, man, this shit, I'm just trust it. Cause I'm experimental and shit. Like, what the fuck can I lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the time my husband was paying the utilities and stuff. I was paying the rent, so anyway, I didn't have to work. I wanted to, like I just didn't want to take advantage of him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he thought I was all about the money, but nigga said I don't have to work, and I'm still out here getting jobs and shit. Like what the fuck, yo? I didn't understand that, but whatever. That's how demons work, right? So, um, I started letting God do the fucking most with my ass. Like I was, it got to the point where the people in the church was talking about my ass. God had me, even the way I would worship. They was complaining to the pastor how I was fucking worshiping, yo. All I was doing was moving my motherfucking arms like the orchestra. You know how they go, like hold your hands up and you take both of your hands and you go to the front and then you go to the back and the hands are touching. So it's just a circle, right? So in my mind, I'm saying, God, bless the heavens, bless the world, bless the church, bless the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bless everything, God. You know what I mean? Them not even knowing what the fuck, but they want me to do that fake shit. Everybody got, oh, what the fuck? I supposed to practice how to fucking worship the way y'all do. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm gonna let God do what God does with me, and that's just that. No motherfuckers ain't like that shit now. God got me up in there telling these motherfuckers, oh, you need to go to the altar when you hear that calling, when they calling, and God, and you hear that voice in your head, go to that altar, you should be going. And that bitch did, and I said it in another video, and I said that to her husband, and they thought I was trying to, because my husband is related to the pastor, they thought I was trying to, I don't know what the fuck they thought. At first of all, I ain't trying to do shit, but try to go to heaven. Ooh, deliverance. I'm trying to go to heaven. I mean, I've been out here tricking and selling drugs and doing all kinds of fuck shit. I'm trying to get the fuck right because I always pray to God, please don't let me leave this planet until I'm straight with you. where I can go and get the fuck up out of here. Like Bobby Hammond said, shout outs to Bobby Hammond. I was just watching one of his videos off of JJ channel. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? I'm tired of being down this bitch coming down here with these ungrateful ass fucking humans. I don't even believe I fucking volunteered for that motherfucking shit. I must have been drinking up there in that bitch. I mean, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? Was I chilling with Sekhmet and had a drink with her motherfucking ass? I'm just saying that I just volunteered to come down here for the fuck shit. God damn. Stupid ass niggas and shit, jealous of motherfuckers going around killing their own fucking kind and shit and don't even realize that we are being hunted. Like, I'm just not understanding this motherfucking shit. But anyway, let's move along. You know, so the moment I realized that God was trying to break me was when, oh, I noticed it one day before I even got saved. It was like a year before, a couple of months before. And my old sugar daddy took me out. He was out in New York. And, I love to party used to love to party in New York. So we go, that was fun. But anyway, so we come out the club. It's fucking daybreak and shit. Like, cause one thing about me, I love to dance and I love to drink. And as long as you're gonna let me drink and I got the energy to dance, I'm in that bitch. You hear me? And I was just dancing all night, just dancing, jello shots and shit, drinks. Like, I ain't give a fuck. And smoking and shit, and you can smoke the weed up in there. Cause when I go to Europe, I don't be trying to go nowhere. I can't blaze like that ass. Like, well, if I would go to the gay club, where the guys at. I don't really like to party around the dykes. No offense to the dykes and shit, but y'all a little tricky with y'all shit, and I ain't got time to get tricked for my shit. You got me fucked up. So I'm dead ass. I ain't got time for no fucking games. But anyway, I love to, fuck men in their ass. So, I'm trying to get rid of that too. I'm sorry, but it's just my fetish. You feel me? It's just that I know it's not right. I know. But if it counts, I'm a female. I'm not a male. You know. So anyway, I know it's wrong. So I'm working on me. I'm still working on me. I'm working. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, so um, damn, that threw me off. Anyway, so I end up coming out the club and God said, get on your hands and knees in the middle of the street. I'm looking like in New York. God said, yeah. I said, oh shit. And I was like, I love you, God. And some other shit I said, but it was towards God. And God said, okay. So it was like I had to prove that I love God versus what somebody was going to say about me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I met my husband after that and fighting the guy and all of that shit came up. So I had to go back and think about it. But I'm sure it's other windows. But if I can go back and like vividly think about it, like off the top of my head, that was one of the incidents. But yeah. So but the when I knew that I was being broken down was when, all right, so I'm like, all right, I got a couple stats. I don't work. My husband working. He said I don't have to work. So all I was doing was shopping. We wasn't even married and he was giving me his check. So, you know, I was just shopping. But mind you, I was shopping with my money, not his money. Okay. And I was buying him stuff. So yeah, but by me, going to church and things like that, I forget who that was talking when they were saying you have to substitute something when you just can't stop doing something and then not substitute it. So I became addicted to shopping, which I was already addicted to shopping anyway. but it got worse. That's how I end up when I say in my videos I had 100 and some pairs of shoes. Like I was just buying shoes, boots, what? Like I had to buy something. I don't give a fuck if I went to the store and I had to buy candles. Like I had to spend money, but I was spending my money. So I was like, okay, I already got a couple thousands in the bank. Um, the bills are taken care of. Got food. So I was like, okay, well, shit, I ain't working. Let me get food stamps. So that did that up. So I was like, oh, don't have to worry about food, and I can buy more stuff with it, more shoes with my money. This was crazy. Like I was really like addicted, and um, my husband put me on the thrift store. I was like, what? Like, I really wasn't with that shit, yo. I was so embarrassed when I first went in there, and then guy broke me down. Like, yeah, he was like, because my mom used to buy my brothers because my brothers were so constructive. Like, oh my god, they would fuck shit up, and um, she was like, oh, y'all want to fuck up y'all clothes like that? So she started buying them thrift store stuff until they learned how to take care of that. Then she went back to buying them clothes. That shit was funny, yo. Yo, them niggas was mad as hell, but they got it together though. I tell you that they got it the fuck together real quick. So she was trying to get me to go in there with her. I'm like, I want to fuck in there. Like, I'm not. I be out here, man. Like, I be out here. So yeah. So one time she made me go in there though. I was so mad. Or I think she didn't make me go in there, or I went in there. I don't know, but I ended up back outside. Like I was so mad at her for that. But I went in there with him. You know, so things the opposite sex make you do, right? So I'm open minded. So I was like, I'm trying to live a different lifestyle. I have to be open, and I have to uh, do things differently. So fuck it. I mean, let me see. I'm all for fashion, even though I walk around like I'm not a fashion student, a designer, creator. Trust me, I got good taste. So I'm like, okay, and I looked around and I'm like, oh, okay, they got some cute stuff up in here. I was like, okay. So, oh no, he had something. I was like, oh, because my husband, he do dress nice. You know, he might not wash his shirts and the collars be black, but then I was like, oh, give me God. Anyway, so yeah, um, I think I complimented him or something, and then he was like, "Oh, you should go with me," and I went or whatever, just to spend some time with him anyway or whatever. I could be a little clingy. I am very clingy. But like I said, in previous videos, I be drained sometimes, picking up other people's energy that, I just want to relax and be around good company. All right, good company, shady as fuck, but yeah, so, and then there was another time where I was like, all right, we got food, we got meat and all of that. Like, I wasn't into like fresh vegetables at the time. I was in like, I grew up, you know, um, eating both. But for the most part, when my mom would have us cook or whatever, or she'll cook something quick or whatever, it'd be canned food. And she's gonna go back out to the bar and drink. So it'd be like canned vegetables, basically. But we already had like we kept freezers full of food. Like she would make us when we got to the house, she knew she couldn't stop us from, putting us on punishment with eating. Plus she was happier because she wasn't in the project. So she wasn't that abusive. She still was abusive, but not as much as she was when we were in the project. So that was kind of cool. So I still wanted to fuck her ass up, and I had to smack her up a little bit. Shit, my mama bust you in your head with something real quick. That lady crazy, cray crack. Anyway, so I I had a cousin, and I moved in the same apartment complex with her. That's the one that did the voodoo outside my house, outside, yeah. And She was already mad because I had got the backyard. She like, I've been here for 40 something years and how this bitch get a backyard? And so she was already like, she always getting what she wants, which I don't be wanting much. I'm simple. I don't give a fuck about the rest of that shit because God already told me you can't take it nowhere. And my family greedy anyway, so we don't what the fuck out of here. So I had turned around and I went with my cousin Elaine. She was like, oh damn, I'm saying her name and shit. My bad. Anyway, so my cousin, she was like, go and we go to the churches and and all this because she want a fixed income and you know they ain't got money like that. So she would improvise like a motherfucker. I will say that with her shady ass, but yeah. But for the most part, you know, um, she was like, all right, go with us. I was like, all right, I'll go with y'all. She was like, girl, you can get you some stuff too. And I'm like, oh, hell no. God said, well, hell yeah. Yeah, get it. So I'm like, oh shit. And I seen somebody I knew I would, when I say I was so embarrassed, and they like, you looking nice. And mind you, I'm all dressing all fly and shit, standing in a free ass line. I'm like, God, are you fucking kidding me? I'm seeing a couple of people that I knew I'm trying to hide my face from. I'm like, oh my God. And at that moment, I was like, this is bad. I should not have to be embarrassed for what? It's like I'm not out here bummy as fuck. I don't need for shit. And at the time I needed a license so I can get me a car. But other than that, I had everything else. I had the money to catch a cab or if I wanted to catch the bus. Whatever I wanted to take, I had the means to do that. So that definitely wasn't a problem, you know. So I knew that from that moment, I knew that I had to work on not giving a fuck. Cause I like people to like me. Like I'm fucking amazing and awesome, and I'm not like shady and shit, malicious and all of that, like that fuck shit. Like so, who the fuck wouldn't like me? You know what I'm saying? Like so that should be like fucking my head up. Well, used to fuck my head up when people wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like receive me, and I'm like. And I realize no, it's not me. It's them motherfuckers, fatherfuckers, animal fuckers, whatever kind of fuckers they are. You feel me? That's like it just got crazy. Like so it's just that God had me doing like I just want to throw a couple of things out there. You know what I'm saying? But God had me do some little things. And this is not a piece of cake, y'all. This is a fucking whole journey. Like you got to get rid of people. It's like you got to learn how to. First of all, you got to. It's so much you got to do. You got to learn how to want to be by yourself because you're going to have to. If you trying to get uh spiritually how y'all say it, catch that we say the Holy Spirit, but in the spiritual realm is the Aniak or no, what is it called? My God, and no disrespect to it, the whatever the but the Holy Spirit. The only thing I could do is just tell you guys what I did. Everybody is different, and God requires different things from different people. So, you might not have to stand in a line and walk your cousin or a family member somewhere and you end up in the fucking line getting free shit. And I was happy to. Don't get it fucked up because I stacked up on them canned goods just in case an emergency or something happened. I tell you that. My whole cabinet was filled. And once it was filled, and because I was the go-to person. So, I've been around a lot of people where, I was always giving because I grew up like that. I've always gave. So that was just more shit for me to have to give to somebody if they needed stuff. Or I'd be like, wait a minute, I got too much of this. Well, yo, you got this? And they be like, no. I'd be like, I got some. You want some? They be like, girl, yeah. Oh my God, I was just about to go to the store and get this, and they be just needing that shit, and that shit be making me so happy. Oh God, it used to. But I don't, I don't knock people for doing that anymore. But I used to like. And mind you, my mom used to make us do it back in the day because I ain't gonna lie, that macaroni and cheese was popping with that welfare cheese, that experimental cheese. Okay, look at the behavior of everybody in every neighborhood that they gave that shit out in. Look at me now. Just fucking saying. I'm just motherfucking saying. Okay? If you don't act like this, then your fucking ass is on drugs, or your fucking ass is a murderer, or it's something. Okay? You ain't not just free. The fuck out of here. And judgmental is a sickness too. That's just like a murderer. God damn it. Don't get that fucked up, right? Don't ever do this, that. Oh, this is that. What I just say? This that. Where the fuck I get that from? Anyway, so the spirits be coming in my mouth and saying shit too. But yeah, but that was just a couple examples. Like you guys really, 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 really gotta you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like, oh Lord, please just don't let me see nothing too fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never forget one day I was in the bathroom. And I don't mean to keep mentioning my husband's, oh God, because I can't stand him, but this is around a time where I experienced a lot of spiritual stuff. Like the language on my floor, all of that shit was when we were together. You know what I'm saying? So God does bless marriage, you know, whether it's good or not. But I prayed out that bitch. I'm out and I've been gone ever since. God damn, I ain't never going back. God damn it. Fuck that shit. But anyway, so that's why I keep saying it. Not because I want them or anything like that. Not that I got to explain to you people, but I don't want, anybody to misinterpret anything. And, you might be getting something from me and then it might sound contradictory or whatever the case may be. I love to explain myself because I love to be understood because I'm always being misunderstood. So I go out my way to explain myself, and I've been told all my life to stop doing that. But God didn't tell me to stop doing it, so I ain't doing a goddamn thing. Mhm. You feel me? What they need to do is just stop listening and get the fuck away from me. Booyah. Boom. I used to say bam, but now y'all spiritual people with this little circle, y'all got me saying boom. So I copied that off of somebody. Shout outs to the word boom. But anyway, so I just I just really and I'm curious too. Like I be fuck that. Like I be curious. But like I said, I was saying I was praying like, oh Lord, please don't let me see nothing crazy. And the most craziest thing I ever seen off the top of my head was when I was walking and everybody that walked by me looked like zombies, like they looked dead. Like, oh, that was a prophesy. Cause they looking like zombies now. Especially of Kendison. Did y'all see that shit? Yo, when I got back in town and I happened to ride up there, cause I be everywhere. I almost crashed. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, like I couldn't believe that shit. I said, well, goddamn. Like that made me say to myself, like, maybe I should have stayed away. Going on here. I should have kept my ass away from Philly. Like that shit made me embarrassed to be saying I'm from Philly. Dead ass. But in the end of the day, like, man, I represent me. Don't nobody represent me. But speaking of that, motherfuckers talking about this Pope Pop, uh, Capopa, Clown Pope. Like, who's? I don't understand. In my mind, nobody's the ruler of me. Yeah, I go by the rules and all of that. Okay, yeah, because I want to keep the peace and all of that, and I ain't trying to be dying out here for no dumb shit. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna chill. But I don't look at nobody like they authority over me or none of that shit. That's why if you ever got a hold of my name, trust me, it ran by putting my motherfucking name and read them alpha datas how I talk to them motherfucking cops. I don't fucking be nice to them motherfuckers. Fuckers, you locking me up for a bit. Man, man. And I'm not saying go out there and disrespect cops or whatever, but it's just that when the Pope, he's the ruler of who? He's not my Pope. First of all, I ain't into that. I ain't fucking Catholic. We don't serve the same motherfucking God. So how the fuck is what? I mean, I don't understand y'all fucking people. Y'all pissing me off with this shit. I never knew black people was worshiping these people the way they revealing. Look, I'm stuttering. I'm confused. I'm fucking embarrassed to be brown at this moment. Are you fucking kidding me? Like y'all giving these people too much power. I give them none. Even if I'm in a courtroom, I give them the energy they give me. That's just that. I try to be respectful because I ain't got time. I already know God gonna deal with your cracker ass. I just be looking right at them like, get them, God. They end up with bad luck. Like, if y'all, things I just want to do, but I gotta keep my sanity. And I fight every day. I've been fighting every day. Remember, I used to be suicidal, so every day I fight. You feel me? Not to hurt some fucking body, because it ain't gonna be me. And I'm gonna say this on the air. Okay, I love me life. My life is peaceful. Okay, I will never want to kill myself. Never. I would never want to kill myself. I'm good. Period. I just will have to deal with what I have to deal with, and I've learned that. So if I pop up and dead somewhere and they say I killed myself, that's a fucking lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. So moving along. You have to want it. And also, thank you God, told me to say, you get the motherfucker, father fuckers, animal fuckers, kid fuckers, sister, brother fuckers, cousin fuckers. Okay. Mm. Yeah. So you got those people where, oh yeah, well, I'ma just act good for now. And then once I'm in, I'm just gonna show the real me. Well, guess what? God already gonna see that way before you even thought about thinking about doing that dumb shit. And that's why your ass is not where you need to be at, or where you feel like you should be at or need to be at. Oh, trust me, the most high is not to be finessed. It is the creator of finesse, motherfuckers, father fuckers, aunt, uncle fuckers, aunt fuckers. Like, no, it's not. Motherfucker putting ants on his dick and shit. Love the movement. Fucking weirdo. Say no, let me stop. That's what I seen though. So that's why I said it. If I ain't see it or think it, I wouldn't have said it. But anyway, so yeah, what else I had to do? I mean, you just gotta do what the universe tell you to do. I'm telling you. You might have to give a motherfucker a holy smack. That ass. But one thing the spirit, well, what I know is it's not gonna tell you to kill anybody because much as I had those thoughts growing up, I didn't do it. I fought those urges because I knew that they were wrong. And at the time, I didn't know how to address the demons. Like, if I get those thoughts, I'd be like, are you good or bad? Because they have to tell you whether whatever the entity is, it has to tell you good or bad. Trust me, I didn't have them come laughing at me. I didn't heard them laughing and all kinds of shit. One laughed at me, yesterday or today, and I spazzed out on that motherfucker. Roll right the fuck out. I got my ancestors right up on that ass. and did some other shit. When I say did some other shit, I slept so motherfucking good. I slept so good that I slept hard. And you know, when you sleep good and hard, you wake up and that bladder so fucking full, your stomach hurt. That's how good I slept. I was partying in my motherfucking sleep. I don't know where I was or what the fuck I was doing, but a bitch was busy. Okay, I was motherfucking busy. But anyway, y'all gotta surrender. Don't worry about what nobody else saying, and you're going to have to be by yourself. You're going to have to look in that fucking mirror. Start off like that. Everybody different, you know? Like, all I can do is just tell you my experience, and all I know is if I can fucking do it, every last one of y'all can do it too. It's no fucking excuse. It's no excuse. Fuck all that shit. Oh, everybody can get rich and it all. Man, can I take that shit with me? God don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit is dust, dirt. Don't give a fuck about that shit to a degree, you know, because I need shit, you know, but like I don't give a fuck no more. I just don't. Just I used to. And I'm learning how not to give a fuck no more. I guess maybe that's when I'll be blessed. Plus, I'm not gonna be that blessed until I get this divorce. So God got some told me some things I got to handle before my blessing even come through. And God had to remind me of what I wished for. Oh, I was that girl. Oh, I don't want to come up, and I got a man that I could come up with because you know men would be intimidated. You know, oh she a hoe and she a whore and she tricking and she getting all this money and she tricking. You know, so you know they didn't give a fuck what I was doing to get. All they knew was I had the money, and they didn't. You know, so that was envy right there. So I said I would never want a man to be envy of me and want to set me up and kill me and all that bullshit. I rather meet somebody and I can get it together. So maybe that's what it is, you know. But God did remind me of that wish, and I meant that shit back then, you know. I meant that shit, like you know, because motherfucker, you didn't know who like really liked you. All motherfuckers seen was dollar signs, you know. That shit was crazy. But yeah. So I've been hearing a couple of readers saying that, and I see y'all just like wondering, like, well, why isn't or trying to or why just I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. But I do want to help the people though. You know, I definitely want a community. So I guess I do have to start caring again, right? But right now I'm just gonna care on me. Because I can't care on nobody else the way they deserve if I'm not nurtured. And I have to be nurtured. But you know, I'm learning. I'm changing every day. God's still telling me to do some crazy things. Oh my God. Even when it must gonna rain. Even when when God wants to show me something, she'll do like certain things. Like you just gotta pay attention, y'all. You pay attention. Just pay attention. You gotta wanna suffer. If you're not the type that don't want to suffer, you know, and fasting is important. I was fasting when you know when I fast, I try not to ask for nothing because you got to be specific and all of that, and I ain't got time, you know, because a lot of times we ask for something and then when we get it, we forgot that we asked for it, and we didn't grown out of that thought, and you know things like that. Now we stuck with this shit that you know came late, and well, it didn't come late. It just is here and I'm over this phase or you know stuff like that. You know, so I just rather just fast. You know, for like I'll fast for like the heavens to get stronger. You know, get power to God because God needs some of our power too. Y'all better don't get it fucked up. Y'all better send some of that energy up there. It's a fight. You feel me? Like that's what I do. Fuck that. Yo, I be like, get every motherfucker corner, any motherfucking crack. If you gotta drain me, God, to take some of my energy to fight that, then go ahead. And some days I'm weak, and I gotta lay down. Of course, I'm high too, so but dead ass. Like some days I'm drained, you know. So y'all better send, don't not just no fucking prayers. You better send some motherfucking electricity up that bitch. Just a thought, you know. It got some of that power back. The fuck? You ain't using it wisely down here. Hmm, why not? You'll get yours back in full. I don't know. That's just me, but I do. I fast for the world. I fast for everybody but me. Yeah, I just tell God, put it where, where you feel as though it should be, and I rather for God to put it there. I don't fast for no fucking money. The fuck, I don't have to fast for money. I don't need for anything, and what I need, I make sure God make a way for me to get the money to get what I need. So that's nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But hey, everybody different, right? Motherfuckers sitting there, you hating and you being jealous of somebody else, but don't want to put the work in. Put the fucking work in, and you'll get a better result. Cause we all got powers, yo. Mine ain't no super shit, And you know what I noticed? It was this week. Was it this week or last week? It was this week or last week. And I was talking to God. I'm always talking to God all day, every day. Okay, it get to the point where I'm starting to do it more in public and don't even give a fuck who looking. But I haven't got there completely. But I do it, you know, and I can do it more now that I got my dog with me. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I got to get it out though. Cause you need the vibration sometimes. It's not all about the mind. Sometimes the uh, universe needs to hear your da, 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 all of that good stuff. But yeah. So um, I forgot what else I was saying before that. But yeah, I talked to myself. I was talking to God, and God had this conversation with me, and was like, yeah, well, you know, and God told me so much stuff. But what was that? It was I hate my spirit. I was basically trying to say. Let me take a sip of wine, maybe I can. It had something to do with wanting what other people have. Like God was like they have to learn. They'll learn. That when they see other people, all right, it's basically like when you say you got a gift, right? And you're like, oh, I got this gift, but then you meet somebody else and you're like, damn, my gift don't mean shit. This motherfucker's glowing. Like this is popping. They gift is popping. Like I was like, dang, God. I said, God, just when I thought I was gifted, I'm not, you know? And God was telling me, like, that's just how it is. But y'all all are amazing. Y'all all have different assignments, and they're all important because, in the end of the day, it's a link, and that link is one, and one is us. Like, I mean, so what the fuck are you doing? You thinking I'm super? I might think y'all fucking super. You feel me? Like, come on here. Like, come on now. Are you kidding me? Mm, mm. Doesn't make sense. But I could think of some other stuff. I'll definitely do another video. I'm trying to think right now, but the only thing I can tell you is listen. Everybody got to say something. Or I think you got to do something. No, shut the fuck up and fucking listen. God is like right in your face, like, hey, it's me. You know how you in school, like, ooh, 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 pick me, 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 and they never fucking pick you. That's how God feels. All in your face, energy all in your face. Ooh, 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 I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here. And you don't believe me, raise your hand. What did you just feel in your hand? When you just raised your arm, what did you feel in your hand? You felt energy, didn't you? Right. So God like, oh shit, oh shit. I mean, like I'm right here, right, yo, 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 yo. And nobody's paying it nobody. No attention. Not even using the energy that's right there. God dingling all in your face. And yet, oops, sorry, deliverance. But yet nothing. Come on now. Come on now. That's right. Deliver me, God. I don't know about you. But hey, spirits got to go somewhere, but they getting up out of here. All right? And y'all better tighten up or they coming for that ass because I'm done with them. Oh my goodness. Let me stop. But anyway, I really pray that everybody is straight, meaning okay. All right. Whatever your sexual preference is, that's on you. As long as you ain't trying to, you know, disrespect me with it, good. Feel me? But damn, I want some snack. But yeah, so that's it for now. And I just I just pray that you guys like really like put the work in. It's hard. I promise you it's not easy, but everybody's journey isn't different. I mean, isn't the same. Everybody's is different, so and some are going to be more crucial than others. Damn sure we want to have to get rid of some people. And when I say that, you might not want to get rid of them, but when they start seeing how you're moving, you're going to start seeing the resentment, the criticism. Oh, she must be crazy now. Because I got plenty of cousins who their narrative is to make the world think that I am crazy. So I'm cuckoo, y'all. You feel me? They want the whole world to know a lie. And that lie is I am cuckoo. I'm crazy. Oh shit. I've been around for a long time and anybody I seen mad, they turn cuckoo. So if I'm not angry, then I'm not cuckoo. Right? Right. I'm not being violated. I'm not being disrespected. So I don't have to go out of character. Because I ain't got a problem with doing that shit. You got me fucked up. I ain't trying to hear that. Not to bring it up again. But like my neighbor told me, I thought you was godly. Bitch, I ain't never told you I was godly. Ho, I told you I was spiritual. And what you thought I was gonna curse you the fuck out, bitch? Because you sitting there fucking disrespecting me, calling my phone, thinking somebody wants your motherfucking ugly ass fucking handicap ass fucking man. Probably a pedophile. Because the little girl only goes swimming in that little fucking pool and playing water when her ass ain't there. But anyway, I don't want to put nothing out there because I be praying that little girl's okay. She always looking at me. She always want to talk to me. That little girl's special too. That's crazy. That's sad. That's why I'm glad I don't have no children, man. Because you can it's sad how children gotta, they might can have a good friend and just because the parents, you know, are fucking feuding, the children gotta like, motherfuckers is petty, man. Like petty. I don't give a fuck when you're speaking up. Look, are the children gonna still play? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I just don't get it. But of course, everybody not me, right? Right. So, ooh, my old bones. I gotta start working out. I tell you, boy, I went from being so active to not doing nothing, and my joints is like, Honestly, I think it's from being in Florida so long and this one leveled and shit, walking on the whole fucking swamp. That whole goddamn state is a fucking swamp. I don't want to hear that shit. Where it really come from. Yeah. Anyway, nobody even supposed to be living in Florida. But anywho, yeah, that's all I can think of so far. I just threw a couple examples out far as which I put in previous videos, but you know, some people won't go back and watch those videos. They'll watch the most current. So anyway, but the message is gonna be for who it's gonna be for, and that's just how things go with me, even when I'm out in public. And I know when God wants me to say things. I've learned that too. I've definitely learned that. And it be on point every fucking time. And it don't be no fucking confusion whatsoever. No people be like intrigued with the shit I be saying. You know, I don't talk the shit that the big boys talk, you know, like using those terminologies and into the sun and all that, you know, I just know what I know and then that's it. And for the record, uh, I am not a saint, even though I don't do much, but I am not a saint. I am nobody's messiah. None of that shit. Um, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't dying for y'all motherfuckers, motherfucker animal fuckers, cat fuckers, dog fuckers, whatever kind of fuckers you are. But I ain't fucking with y'all like that. So, you know, that's just that. I'm just not. I just want to do what God told me to do, and that's it. You know, that's all I want to do. That's all I've been doing. But I am not a saint. I never said I was. Let's get that clear here. And I'm gonna say it again. I am not no Jesus, just us, or none of that shit. I'm just me. And actually, what I am is I am all of y'all. Y'all all are me. We're one. That's what the fuck that is, right? So if I'm a Messiah, so the fuck are y'all? How about that? Yeah. So I just want to put that out there. I'm feeling that kind of energy. No, I'm, no, I just, I don't know. I just feel weird. Anyway, stay safe. What it's like without love and laughter. Even if you gotta hug yourself, hug your dog, hug your water bottle, your glass, your high glass case. I have it in my hand. Hug your computer, hug something. Just feed the dopamine, oxygen in your brain, and hey, stay safe out here. And hey, get smarter, you guys. That means learn. Even if it's one little thing or half a thing, learn something. You know, don't be stagnant in the program. Learn how to. Excuse me. Deliverance again. Shit, I got delivered like 3 times in this video. Goddamn. Um, you gotta learn how to. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was excited about that deliverance. Anyway, just get smarter, yo. You gotta learn something. You know, but if you're not using 100% capacity of your brain, you're stupid like me. Yeah. So anyway, y'all stay safe out here. All right. Yeah. Anyway, deuces.